It's 11 questions on the Trivia Snake, where the last letter of your first answer is the first letter of your next answer. We did this a couple of weeks ago with different questions. Let's see how you do this time. This is Trivia with Buds. It be. And welcome to another episode of the Trivia with Buds podcast. I'm your host with the most, Ryan Buds. Thanks for checking out this show. If you like pop culture trivia, you're in the right place. And today's episode is all about the Trivia Snake. That's where the last letter of your first answer is the first letter of your next answer, and so on throughout the round. This idea was sent to me by Russ Friedewald. I used his questions he sent as an example last week for an episode, and then I kind of took that theme and wrote my own questions for one of my live rounds this week, and now you'll get to listen to it. We did this at RT Rogers Brewing in Sierra Madre, California, so you can kind of play along and see how you do on these 11 Trivia Snake-esque questions. I think last time we did it, we call it first letter, last letter, so either one of those kind of fits the bill. Speaking of bills, I have a very cool story about a $100 bill that someone very specific gave me, and you can read about it over on patreon.com/trivia with buds. I posted it a little over 6 months ago, maybe 9 months ago, and there's a really cool story about me getting tipped by someone famous, and you can check out that whole story, and it's unlocked for you over at patreon.com/trivia with buds if you donate $1 or more, and you can get all kinds of cool perks and rewards at different tier levels for your donation. So check all the good stuff out. We have a t-shirt club, we have a book club, we have a magnet club, and I'm happy to get you on board on any of those. The most popular is the $5 club, where you get to pick a topic that I'm guaranteed to do on the show in weeks to come, and we're going to get back to recording a bunch of those topics like Futurama and March birthdays in just a few days. So be on the lookout for those. The $100 bill is framed in my house now in a very cool frame, and I shared pictures of the frame and who's in the frame as well. So you can check that out. Again, patreon.com/trivia with buds, trying to tease it, trying to get you to go check it out, and I think you will enjoy the story once you do. All right, we're going to jump into this quick episode from RT Rogers, and this is all about the Trivia Snake. Shout out to RT Rogers, by the way, celebrating their 1-year anniversary this past weekend. I've been hosting trivia there for a year now, and I started right when they opened up. So congrats to the whole Rogers family. They are some of the best beer makers in all of California. If you ever find yourself in Sierra Madre, stop by, have a brew. I like the Heffenweisen myself. All right, guys, we're going to jump into these 11 questions right now. Have fun playing along. Here we go. Here we go with the Trivia Snake. The last letter of the first answer is the first letter of the next answer, and so on. Number 1, facility, caves, and complex were all multiplayer level names in what Nintendo 64 game? Number one, facility, caves, and complex were all multiplayer level names in what Nintendo 64 game? Number one. Number 2, this action thriller starred Arnold Schwarzenegger and Robin Tunney. Number 2, this action thriller starred Arnold Schwarzenegger and Robin Tunney. Number 2, side note, Robin Tunney went to my high school. Number 2. Number 3, Trivia Snake. Remember, the last letter is the first letter of your next answer. Instead of Vicious and Spungen, they're better known as these two first names. Number 3, instead of Vicious and Spungen, they're better known as these two first names. Number 3. Number 4, something you might yell before a stunt instead of seize the day. Number 4, something you might yell before a stunt instead of seize the day. Number 4. Number 5, a certain type of paper in Japan called kami is mainly used for this. Number 5, a certain type of paper in Japan called kami, K-A-M-I, is mainly used for this. Number 5. Number 6, Reykjavik is this country's capital. Number 6, Reykjavik is this country's capital. Number 6, Reykjavik is this country's capital. Number 7, in early March, this NBA player became the all-time leader in blocks by a guard. Another sports question. What is this? Mayhem? Number 7, in early March, this NBA player became the all-time leader in blocks by a guard. Number 8, Anne Hathaway in an Enchanted movie from 2004. Number 8, Anne Hathaway in an Enchanted movie from 2004. Number 9, this company used slogans like, "Good things come to those who walk." the company for women, and we make it easy, you make it beautiful. Number 9, this company used slogans like good things come to those who walk. The company for women, and we make it easy, you make it beautiful. Number 9. Number 10, Trivia Snake. What palm oil spread is manufactured by the Italian company Ferrero? Number 10, what palm oil spread is manufactured by the Italian company Ferrero? Number 10. And the bonus for 2 points, what 70s song starts with the line, gonna find my baby, gonna hold her tight? For 2 points, what 70s song starts with the line, gonna find my baby, gonna hold her tight? Remember, the snake carries all the way through, so the last letter of all your answers will be the first letter of the next answer, and so on and so forth. Number 11, for 2 points, what 70s song starts with the line, gonna find my baby, gonna hold her tight? That's the end of round number 4, Trivia Snake. We'll be right back with the answers in just a minute. Trivia Snake answers coming up right now. Let's see what you got right and wrong at RT Rogers. Thanks for playing. You guys had fun so far? We have just one round left to go to see who wins this gift card. Number 1, Facility Caves and Complex were all multiplayer level names in what Nintendo 64 game? GoldenEye. GoldenEye, based on the hit movie with Pierce Brosnan. Number 2, this action thriller starred Arnold Schwarzenegger and Robin Tunney, End of Days, about the apocalypse. So GoldenEye ends in E, and then this one starts with E. It's End of Days. That ends in S, so the next one starts with S. It's Sid and Nancy, Vicious and Spungen. Or Spungen, maybe. Number 4, something you might yell before the stunt. Instead of seize the day, that one ended in Y for Nancy. So this one was YOLO. YOLO. You only live once. YOLO. Number 5, a certain type of paper in Japan called kami is mainly used for this. Origami. Origami. The O in YOLO. Origami. Next up, Reykjavik is this country's capital. Iceland. Iceland, those villainous hockey players from Mighty Ducks. Number 6. Number 7, in early March, this NBA player became an all-time leader in blocks by a guard, Dwayne Wade. Dwayne Wade. Number 7. Number 8, Anne Hathaway. In an Enchanted movie from 2004, her name was Ella. Ella Enchanted. Number 9, this company used slogans like good things come to those who walk. Avon. Avon. And the last, number 10, palm oil spread, Italian company Ferrero, Nutella. Nutella, hazelnut, cocoa, and palm oil, all mixed together. And the bonus, gonna find my baby, gonna hold her tight, Afternoon Delight. Afternoon Delight. Those were the answers, guys. Good job. There it was, the Trivia Snake slithering this way and that. Did you get all those questions? Were you enticed to answer them with the little theme of the first letter, last letter thing? I hope you were, and I hope you had a great time. I hope you paused this episode a bunch and said, ooh, I know the answer out loud to your spouse in a car on a road trip. Just like my friends Jordan and Hannah did from Florida to somewhere. They were driving, and they just tweeted me and said, we listened to the entire 3rd season, which is like, I don't know, 250 episodes of the show. So they are kicking butt, and now they're going back to listen to the older episodes. So thank you, Hannah and Jordan. I love hearing about people on road trips finding the show. She said they just searched trivia, and it came up, and they said, let's give this a try. And 250 episodes later, they are now fans. So thank you. And I'll be sending you guys a really cool care package for that tweet. So thanks for sharing that info. Thank you guys for sharing anything you want about the show anytime at ryanbuds@gmail.com. Thanks for telling a friend about the show, and we'll see you tomorrow for more trivia with me. Cheers.